Welcome, curious minds. Today, we shatter 50 things you thought you knew about our reality. From the deepest trenches to the edge of the known universe, get ready to travel time and space. Let's dive straight in. Get ready for the ultimate knowledge drop. Starting in the cosmos, did you know that the sound of space is completely silent? Because sound needs a medium to travel, and space is almost a perfect vacuum. Speaking of vacuums, the largest known structure is the Hercules at Corona Borealis Great Wall. It's a supercluster of galaxies 10 billion light-years across. Immense. But the smallest star? EBLMJ 0555-57 barely larger than Saturn. If you could survive on Venus, a day there is longer than its year. And Pluto? It wasn't downgraded because it's too small. It was because it couldn't clear its orbital neighborhood of debris, a defining planetary rule. Fun fact, if you instantly entered space, you wouldn't freeze instantly. Water boils first. Shifting gears, history's biggest myth? The pyramids were built exclusively by slaves. Evidence shows they were highly skilled laborers paid in food, beer, and high status. Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than to the building of the pyramids. That's nearly 4 millennia of separation. Time is truly abstract. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 to 45 minutes. It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War in 1896. Zanzibar surrendered after minimal fighting. Before alarm clocks, there were knocker-uppers in Britain. They were paid to tap on people's windows with long poles until they woke up. When the Titanic sank, only 37 seconds elapsed between the iceberg sighting and impact. Not nearly enough time to turn that massive ship away. Now, let's talk pure science. A single human hair is surprisingly strong. But multiply that strength across your head by 150,000 strands. If all your hair was braided, it could theoretically hold 2 African elephants. This is due to the incredible tensile strength of keratin, the protein in hair. Ready for this? The average cumulus cloud weighs over 1 million pounds. They don't fall because the water droplets are too small to overcome rising air updrafts. Paradoxically, under specific conditions, hot water freezes faster than cold water. This is called the Mpemba effect, and scientists still debate the exact mechanism. Every time you shuffle a deck of 52 cards, you are creating an order that has probably never existed in the history of the entire universe. Mind-blowing probability. Let's dive into the blue abyss. The Mariana Trench is so deep that if Mount Everest were placed in it, its peak would still be a mile underwater. The pressure at the bottom is equivalent to having 50 jumbo jets resting on you. Yet, life thrives there, like the terrifying-looking deep-sea anglerfish. We have better maps of the surface of Mars than we do of our own ocean floor. Over 80% of the ocean is completely unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored. The blue whale's heart is so large that a human could swim through its main arteries. But its heartbeat is only 10 beats per minute when diving deep. There are more historic artifacts under the sea than in all the world's museums combined. Shipwrecks are time capsules protected by the cold, crushing darkness. Rapid fire round. Fact 43, there are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Fact 44, a day on Jupiter is only 10 hours long. Incredible rotation speed. Fact 45, honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found edible honey thousands of years old. Fact 46, the human brain generates about 12 to 25 watts of electrical power. Fact 47, that's enough energy to power a low-wattage LED light bulb. Feeling overwhelmed yet? That's the power of the universe and our shared history. Hit that like button if you learned something truly new and shocking today. Which fact completely blew your mind the most? Tell us below.